Like I say, and I say it again, because it was attached to my name. She don't want nothing to be attached to my name. See, what y'all don't know is the reason why she commanded people to block me is because she felt like I had the ammunition to make the organization crumble. She spoke it to me herself and said that all she was worried about is her congregation and how they felt and if they would leave. And I told them, whoever is there, when the smoke clear after whatever God allow you to go through, that's who was supposed to be there. Let me tell y'all something. That stuff look like it's big, but it's not big. It's not big at all. It's not big. It's not big as it was when I was in it. Because God is delivering people daily from it. And the people that's entwined in it now is majority new people that don't know no better, that don't know her spirit, that don't know that she's a manipulative, that don't know that she's deceiving. They looking at the fairy tale story, the new reborn Bonnie and Clyde. They looking at the love story, the princess and the frog. It's not a fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. God did not call us to use his name in a fairy tale environment. And why I'm so concerned about it and why God has called me to continue to expose it is because of the way she came at me about money. This lady is harassing people, commanding people to sow money that they probably don't even got. We in the middle of a pandemic and all you can do is ask people to give something and you're not even showing where you going out doing nothing in the community. How can you have a big church and you don't show nothing? All it is give, give, give. It's never give back. God is not pleased. When that woman told me she wasn't pleased with how much money I had sold into that organization, cult, or whatever, God allowed me to know right then and there that this woman was trying to compare herself to God. She didn't say God is not pleased. She said, I'm not pleased. Is this pleasing? Ask yourself. I have the proof. That's why God allowed me to make that The Angry Black Woman Still Live page. So that I can share my truths. I can share everything that me and this woman ever talked about. This woman prey on people with the anointing on them. She very well know how to pick people with the anointing. But she don't have it. She don't have it. She don't have the anointing, y'all. I'm telling you. That's why she go after so many people that's powerful with the anointing. She's trying to use people. She have secret motives and hidden agendas. And she try to use anybody with the anointing on them. Why y'all think she go around and try to get all these famous people to be at her events? She's paying them people a pretty penny. Just like I paid her to come down here, she has to pay them. She have the money, though. Because she's generating the money from getting on a live in her car every day telling people that God said so. It started off to be $7, but now, from what I hear, it's $47 and up. She's still watching me. Because God in heaven know, before I even was associated with that stuff, Jamila was not talking about her telling no truths. That telling my truths and my stories, that came with TLC. And God allowed me to hear her say that out of her own mouth. These is my truths. But she got it from me. And I don't care what nobody say. The Spirit allowed me to see it, led me to it, brother. The Spirit led me to the live that she did yesterday in her car. And when I pushed the button, the first thing I heard her say, these are my truths. And God in heaven know that she don't have no truth in her. Because she's a narcissist. Everything is about her. She has a Jezebel spirit. When I was attached to that stuff, I talked about doing a purge drive. Guess who did the purge drive first? Her. But it wasn't successful because it wasn't her assignment. Just as well as the Armor of God, Ain't No Stopping Us Now conference, was August the 16th, 2019. She preached that conference on a Wednesday. She told everybody to wear camouflage to church that Sunday, which was July the 28th. So she had already did my conference in her church. And then she came down here and say God told her to do something totally different at my conference. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Miss Petaway. So I'm just telling y'all, she take other people's ideas and say that God gave them to her. She's always talking about God talk to her in the bathroom. God don't talk to her. When she's talking in that heavenly language, pay attention to what y'all listening to. And first of all, when you're speaking in heavenly language, often like that, you're supposed to have an interpreter. God is not calling us to speak in no heavenly language when it looks and sounds like we're arguing with God. And then you stopping from speaking in your heavenly language to stop to look into the camera to say, oh, y'all don't know nothing about this, but this is how God. That's not true. All that hooping and hollering is a distraction. To distract the people from actually hearing what God is trying to tell them. I pray so diligently that God remove the idolization spirit from so many people that's attached to that stuff. Mainly the ones that's getting paid. Them people is on the payroll. Deliria Michelle is on the payroll. That's why God is not allowing her son to be free from jail. Because she's being